This lesson is about evaluating functions. We know that functions, just like say for example, we have x cubed minus 3x squared plus 4x. Functions actually are written with a name. So of this equation, x cubed minus 3x squared plus 4x, the name of this expression is that it is f of x. Okay? The same thing here to the second function. The name of x cubed minus 4x to the fourth plus 5x to the fifth power minus 11 is g of x. As well as on the third, which is here, the name of this expression is h of x. So all of these forms the functions. Now, with these functions, we are asked to find these expressions. We are asked to find this notation. We say, what is 4f of 2 minus 3g of negative 1 plus 5h of negative 7. Now, you already know that when we have this kind of expressions or notations, like say, for example, when we have f of 2, if we read this f of 2, this means that 2 here is the value of x for the function whose name is f. Okay, so if we want to find the value of f of 2, so meaning you are going to evaluate f of x when x equals 2, which means that the value of x here should be replaced by 2, and then we compute that's the value of f of 2. But here, we after getting the value of f of 2, we still have to multiply that by 4. The same thing here, when we get the value of g of negative 1, we multiply it by negative 3, as well as here on the function x. All right, so how do we solve this one? What is the easiest way to solve this? Using the desmos. Now, because this function has the name, what we're going to do is actually to plug in these functions in the desmos. Okay, so we will start with f of x. So here, f of x, just plug it in, f of x equals x cubed minus 3x squared plus 4x. That is the first function. The second function is g of x equals x cubed minus 7x to the fourth power, okay, plus 4x to the fifth power minus 11. All right, and then we will have the third function, which is h of x equals x to the fifth minus 7x squared plus 4x minus 12. All right, so I just hope that I am putting the equation correctly. But so here, after putting the equations here or the functions, what we're gonna do is now to solve. We can now solve this problem, this notation. However, how do we solve this notation? Now, because we are having the desmos, so what are we gonna do? Is just to type in the equations on the desmos or the notations on the desmos. So here, the notation says we have to find 4f of 2. So you would say 4f of 2, then minus, it is followed by 3g of negative 1. So you notice that if we're going to solve 4f of 2 minus 3g of negative 1, we have here the answer. It's already 85, right? And then we have the last one is plus 5, okay, h of negative 7. So here, our answer is negative 85,865. That's it.